Welcome back to the DG Special News. Billionaire Glenn Clegg and his company Spacetime recently joined up with the government's Space Force program to send a team of researchers, scientists, and even some tourists to the planet of Mars. Most of them returned yesterday, and they join us on the show tonight. Joining us now is entomologist Gary Rudden, researcher Gloria Human, pilot Don Kellman, tourists Maggie and Rolly Harper, and of course we are joined by tech prodigy Glenn Clegg. Glenn, I'm going to start with you. What was the purpose of this mission, and was it a success?
Well, Alex, first of all, great questions, and thank you for asking them in the manner that you asked them. I'd also like to say that I'm beaming to you live via VidCell, my voice over internet protocol software proprietary to my company, only 10,000 times faster than Skype. That's it, 10,000 times. But the mission to Mars was to, in order to terraform Mars, we need to know what Mars is made out of. And so we need to discover the things that make up Mars. Otherwise, we're just going to be dropping nuclear devices on Mars and no one can live there.
And did you get the information that you were looking for?
No, actually, definitely not. It was an absolute failure, an epic failure. We did not discover any of the things that we were looking to discover. But I will say this, we only managed to leave one astronaut behind. So in that sense, the mission was a success.
Well, surely you learned something, even from these failures, something that can help the program move forward.
No, I would say we didn't learn very much. Are you still getting me? It looks like you're clipping on.
Okay, it looks like Glenn is frozen, and we're going to move on to some of the people we have here actually physically were on the Red Planet. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Gloria, you were sent up to do a geological survey, collect some samples. What did you discover?
Not a lot. Didn't discover a lot. We have some red sand, so there's that.
Okay, and what was most surprising to you when you arrived about the Red Planet?
I guess I was most surprised by how much I hated being there. Yeah, I hated being there. You couldn't pay me $5 million to go back. Yeah.
And so you're present too in the event that there's any space debris, space garbage, any gravitational anomalies to be navigated?
No, my other area of expertise is water snakes, and I was not allowed to bring them with me.
Now, Don, you were the pilot on this mission. Obviously, this is a fairly unique flight for a pilot. What was it like?
Well, for the most part, I couldn't tell you. I was asleep for the vast majority of the mission. It was pretty shitty and pretty boring.
Going to Mars is like waiting in line for a very fun ride at an amusement park, and then you get to the end and it's just a pile of dog crap and you're made to lick it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Shit.
But this was a brand new craft built and designed for this mission. You're the first pilot to operate it. What was that like?
A lot of new tech, certainly that we got trained on. Spent the last 4 years training, and then once you get up there, the computer does everything, and you just sit there.
But certainly if some kind of computer error were to occur, you're the trained pilot there. You can intervene and take over manual control of the craft.
Well, certainly if the first system goes down, then there's the backup system, and if that backup system also goes down, then I would need to, activate the third backup system, which is just a red switch.
And this is a well-made, fairly robust switch?
Looks sturdy. Never had to switch it.
Okay, well, it looks like we're getting Glenn back. Glenn?
So what the fuck is happening? It's just the fuck is the fuck. This is something
Glenn,
the connection.
can you hear me?
Hey. Fuck, come on. Come on, fuck.
All right, well, we do have to take a quick break, and we will return shortly with more of this conversation. back to the DG Special News. When we last left our conversation, it had devolved. Gary, you're an entomologist. You were sent to study the effects of the Mars atmosphere and environment on different insect species. Can you speak to that?
Yes, that's it. You know what an entomologist is, so that's good. I did do that. I was supposed to bring bees onto the planet and see if they could survive with no oxygen.
And what did you find?
They can, and they loved it. And they filled the planet pretty fast.
Okay, so now that sounds like a finding. That sounds like perhaps a notable discovery.
Yeah, it could have been, for sure. But the thing is the planet sucks so much. And now it's just infested with bees. So you can't really take a step without worrying that you're going to be swarmed by these bees.
So if you weren't able to do as much of your research as you would have liked, how did you deal with that downtime?
Missed my daughter's graduation, so that sucked.
Okay, fair enough. It doesn't sound like too many of these people had a very enjoyable time on Mars. Of course, they were there to work, not to have fun. So I'm very eager to hear what these tourists, these first space tourists, felt about their trip to Mars. Rolly and Maggie Harper, thanks for being here. This must have been quite an adventure for you.
Interesting. Yes, it was. It was interesting. Interesting to spend millions of dollars on something and just hate every second of it.
Yeah, we really hated going there, being there, and coming back from there. It was actually, if anything, it was a bigger, more intense emotion than hate that probably hasn't even been labeled yet.
Yeah.
Okay, certainly, but you were the first non-scientists, non-researchers, just tourists to go to Mars. That's an accomplishment. You'll be remembered for that. Is there a feeling of pride?
No, I do not feel proud at all. This is actually, I think, one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
We showed up at the spaceport, and we sat in the seat, and it took an extremely long time to get
Very
there.
long time, and we had been to Hawaii before, and Hawaii is a treacherous, plane ride over the seas. It's 9 hours.
But when you land, there's something to do.
There's something to do, Jurassic Park was filmed there.
Yeah. Mars, there's nothing.
Nothing has been filmed there, actually.
We would have killed each other if we hadn't brought that deck of cards.
Thank God for that deck of cards.
It's like driving for days and days to get to the Grand Canyon, and then you get there, and it's closed that day.
Okay. Well, we have a transmission that was received not too long after your party returned from Mars. This is a recording from the space station on Mars. Let's listen in.
Hey guys, can't seem to find you anywhere. I really hope you didn't leave already. I really hate it here. Please say you didn't leave. Is anybody getting this? It's a nightmare here. I swear you guys wouldn't leave me. That's crazy. Guys!
Wow. All right. I think Glenn is back up. Glenn, are you there?
Yes, sorry, I just had to jump on Skype.
Okay, so it turns out that the passenger, Glenn, that you lost has been stranded, and they're stranded on Mars.
And that is why we are very excited to announce that Space Force, in conjunction with Space Time, will be returning to Mars with a mission of 100% beekeepers. And, we're looking for the natural enemy of the bee. So if anybody knows, please let us know. We haven't been able to find it. We have some guesses, maybe hummingbird?
Well, that doesn't make any sense, and it sounds terrible. Thanks very much to all of our guests for being here. This was the DG Special News. Have a good night.
Glenn can hear me, but I'm not going back.
And fuck Glenn.
Okay, fuck you too then.